Hello everybody and welcome back to our Fallout 4 playthrough. So last time I was under the impression that we were at episode 149 and this was episode 150, but last episode was 150. So this is episode number 151, which means we're officially halfway done on the road to getting to episode 200. And just a reminder why that's relevant, at episode 200 there will be a short break for another playthrough series. And then after that, we will return with more Fallout 4. So yeah, 50 episodes. We did a lot of stuff like the Vault 88 DLC. We turned, did a lot of settlement building. We turned to the Minutemen. We did a lot of things. And I'll be interested to see what the next 50 will bring. Though obviously they're starting with us beginning the Automatron DLC. And I am tempted to return to Far Harbor soon, but I kind of want to get Preston Garvey's affinity with us up to max. And then, I don't know. You know, I could also do the Glowing Sea with Codsworth, which I may end up doing. But Far Harbor is for Nick, at least with the main story, and then Longfellow after the main story is done. So yeah. Let's get started by selling a bunch of stuff.
Yes. Let's take a look at what you've got. If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
Hello.
What can I get you?
Sure. Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have a lot of caps, which is what I need. I still don't understand how I have so little weight left. I don't know, maybe when we store junk it'll become clear. Yeah, we're scavenging and getting work done. Next person I get here is probably going to be assigned to trade instead of me setting up a job for them.
I need to be alone right now.
Which is fine. And then from there, I don't know. Let's try to cook some meals, because right now my goal is to get all the XP I can. Deathclaw steak. Mirelurk omelet, grilled rad roaches. Hound chops, mole rat. Mirelurk jerky requires an antifreeze bottle. Rad scorp steak.
I just can't lose.
Soup. I'm gonna keep the dirty water because I do need dirty water and potatoes. Alright, let's keep moving. Well, take those bottle caps, thank you.
I knew you'd help us.
Excuse me.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I've got.
Of course I'm gonna help. I set up the bloody settlement. I'm not gonna not browse or help up my own frickin' settlement. That would be ridiculous. Redonkulous, if you will. I wonder why we need an antifreeze bottle to make Mirelurk jerky. I needed a mute fruit and whiskey for that. Alright, let's make vegetable soup.
Delicious.
See if I can make another dirty Wastelander. Then go get some Deezer's lemonade.
At least it's not raining.
Can I get you a drink?
I'll take a look, sure.
Let me know what you'd like.
Alright. Want whiskey and mute fruit. How do you not have mute fruit?
Need something?
We literally grow it for food.
That was the 5 stars. All 5.
You remind me of the young man I used to know.
Seems to be growing well.
Always finding you.
Alright, I don't mind stealing a bit of mute fruit from the community
It's the best.
for myself. There we go. Got a dirty Wastelander.
Farming's as
Uh-oh.
honest work gets.
Alright. Now we gotta go collect the second radar beacon from... I thought it was gonna be General Atomics again. First though, let's see what I can drop off. In my supply closet. Not gonna worry about drugs for now. At least I think not. Here we go. That's helping out a lot. I can go sell some vodka. Actually, the left leg will be useful. I can recoup losses with vodka.
What can I get you?
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Aid. Vodka. And wine. Restocks are necessary.
Excuse me.
I think I got something in your size.
Let's see what you got.
Great.
Thing to increase my charisma by more would be nice. Alright. Let's head to the Nahant Sheriff's Department. From there, go get that second RoboBrain. Ooh. I hear dying raiders. And I doubt they're Libertalia survivors. Vertibird incoming. I will say, Brotherhood of Steel has been losing a lot of troops recently. There's the Croup Manor. Alright, we're gonna switch to a new weapon. The Les Fusils Terribles. Terribles. Ooh, the Quantum RoboBrain is right there. Let's solve this my own way. I have 9 fat men now. I want to save them, as many of them as possible, because... Oh, well, that's scary. An integrated tank bot? Oh, that's scary. I can use them in Nuka World. Okay, it's way too loud. For me to be heard. I can use the Fat Men in Nuka World against the Gator Claws, and if need be, against Oswald the Agreeable. Or not Oswald the Agreeable, wrong game. Against Oswald the Magnificent, or whatever his name is. So I want to save Fat Men for that. Yes, I do know a lot about Nuka World. I know a lot about Nuka World, thanks to watching a Reddit video.
Excellent. I should be able to resume my duties immediately. Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Where Reggie, did his little Fallout, but everything is a gun adventure. Or every gun fires a nuke. Adventure, which was very interesting to watch, I will say. In a haunt chapel. Seems abandoned. But I'm sure there's somewhere to go. Alright, let's head for the waterfront. It's bound to be Mirelurks. Here on the shore. That was a quick pickup of a RoboBrain. Surprised, no Mirelurks yet. A Hunt Oceanological Society.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Remind me how this beacon will get us closer to tracing the Mechanist's signal?
Each RoboBrain's radar beacon has unique encryption so that it can't be traced back to the source. However, acquiring 2 additional beacons should provide me with enough data to break the code. So if my theory is correct, this beacon will help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
So, where exactly is the last RoboBrain located?
Yes, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Who or what are the Rust Devils?
Allow me to explain. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
Fortunately, I've already been over there, so we can fast travel there. Also, so the final quest in this quest chain is restoring order. I think. Looks to be the final quest in the chain. I'm anxious to capture this satellite array and see what happens. Yeah, it looks like restoring order is the last one in the chain, so let's go do it.
Can you see them, sir?
Yeah, they're shooting at me. How'd you lose them? Okay. Did my grenade do nothing? My grenades just are going out of existence. That's really weird. No, I won't. Well, yeah, actually I will, but not anytime soon, I assure you. There's the ground pounder.
Resistance is futile.
Careful, Ada.
Injured, sir.
I don't want to have to try to repair you again. An old Protectron thing. That must be where they got the Protectron.
Hey,
Let's trade all of this, that, and this. Ooh, an alloyed Assaultron helmet. That's nice. Oh, I forgot to move the Sentinel's leather left leg. I also need to make sure that I get a new gun soon. Because
Find anything useful?
I need something like that machine gun that I stored. How do I get in? Something around here I have to pick up. Yeah, the Rust Devil entry terminal. Okay. And then lookout duty. With all these mechanist bots on the loose, we can't afford to skimp on lookouts. For all we know, the bastard's planning a raid to take all our bots tomorrow. No lockjaw, this doesn't mean you can set 3 bots to patrol the area and take a nap. I want at least 2 living, breathing humans patrolling perimeter at all times, so let me know immediately if you see any strange bot come up the hill. Ivy. So I assume she's in charge here. And we'll face her down below in the Fort Hagen hangar. I also guess you can't use satellite arrays to boost radio signals. Shame. An old American flag. Guess back there's where we're heading. Disarm the totem.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Oh. My god, I'm a moron. I've forgotten what I had equipped. I was throwing a bunch of smoke grenades. Oh my god, I just wasted so many freaking grenades.